Well, yesterday I had a chat with Elizabeth, who's sitting right next to me. She's the executive director, Elizabeth Miller, of the WERC program. And she also brought Hope DeRocha with her, and she's a board member. Is that correct?
Correct.
And we're going to find out a little bit more about it. When I chatted with her on the phone, I was really amazed at what kind of effort that they put into helping women who are re-entering the workforce kind of get back into the groove, because like you said, some of them never even touched a computer.
That's right, yes.
So tell us, Elizabeth, the
Okay.
executive director.
We are one of 14 centers throughout New York State that help a population called displaced homemakers, and they've lost their source of support due to separation, divorce, widowed, or if they're married, their husband's not working. They could also be single moms, or they could have left their career to help an elderly parent. And
Oh yeah, that's another big thing.
yes,
yeah,
yes, and that's a growing.
It is.
We're seeing that's a growing number of women. We help them with their career readiness skills, resume writing, cover letters, and we also help them with computer skills. If they have computers or have used technology, it hasn't been to find a job or to be working in the workplace. And then the last piece is that we connect them with employers in the capital region who are looking to hire women, even though they may have a gap in their work history. They are willing to hire these women that come in with a great work ethic, dependable,
Right.
reliable, willing to learn new skills, and are ready to go to work. So we provide the services free to the women, and
There's no charge for this?
there's no charge for the women. Several years ago, we were primarily public funded, and through the decrease in a lot of the state funds, we now rely on the community for a lot of support.
You're going to be
as well
having a
as grant.
fundraiser coming up
We
as well.
do. We have a big fundraiser coming up October 7th.
Right.
Yes.
The idea that you have a woman who says, I need to get a job. So she looks, where does she look? She looks in the newspaper? Where, I mean, they really, if you're not connected with a computer,
Yeah.
where do you go? To a job fair?
Yes, yeah. The first place, if they haven't worked in, say, 5-10 years, they're looking at the Times Union is a great resource, the classified ads. But that's not the only place, and we teach them how to use that as a resource. So if a company is hiring, say some of the major schools like RPI, they may be looking for a specific job in the Times Union. But if you go out to their website, they have 50 other jobs that are available.
Yeah.
So we teach our women how to utilize the websites and the job posting boards. Capital Area Help Wanted is a great posting board. The New York State Department of Labor has the job bank. So we teach them how to utilize those websites to find the jobs that are out there and to apply.
Yeah. I hope you're on the board. How do you see the organization moving? Are you finding that there's a lot of support for it throughout the community?
There is a lot of support for it. I've been involved for more than 10 years now, so I've seen quite a transformation. And as Beth mentioned, we're doing a lot more fundraising now because we have to raise a lot of our own funds so that we can continue to provide the programs for the women. So we're doing more with less. So that's been a challenge, but we have an upcoming fundraiser that
And you're the chair
in October. I'm the chairperson for that. Yeah. It's October 7th. And it's an awards celebration. So we'll be presenting awards to 2 local business women. One is Corey Jameson of Corey Jameson Consulting. She'll be getting a Harriet Rifkin Leadership Award, so we'll present that to her. Also, Donna Boole from Repeat Business Systems will get the Working Women of Achievement Award. And then we're honoring the Times Union this year as Advancement of Women in the Workplace.
Oh, okay.
So it's a pretty exciting event, more than 300 people held in Troy, and we're looking forward to it.
And do we have some photos? I think if you could maybe explain some of the photos to us.
That's our classroom. We're in Albany. We actually have 2 locations locally. We're in the Department of Labor building on the 3rd floor, and this is our training center, which we have the laptops and the equipment that we can teach them, all of the Microsoft Office package, as well as we also do a networking piece. They create their own business card so they can learn how to network, and we have ambassadors in the community that will bring them out to events and
wonderful.
teach them how to network for employment.
Yeah, because that's a little scary if you're not
It's very scary, yes, yes. And they have a lot to offer an employer. And what we do is we help them to build their confidence and let them see transferable skills, a job that they had part-time or they were volunteering at. They can use that to market themselves for current employment.
You don't realize that all the things that you've done throughout your life, you can build on that as part of your resume. It may not look as impressive as saying I worked for IBM for 12 years, but still, if you were the financial, guru of your organization that was a volunteer organization, that shows that you know how to handle money, you know how to handle.
Absolutely, and those are the skills that they need to talk about in the interview and when they are marketing themselves for employment. Employers are looking for those skills as well. It's not just the technical skills, but it's also the soft skills. Being punctual, being respectful of coworkers, having good customer service skills. Our women have that, and most of the time they come to the table with that, and it's just a matter of showing them the options and the opportunities that they have when they realize what they can do to benefit an employer.
Have interviews changed in 20 years? I mean, because that's a big thing, is how do you walk into an interview, how do you conduct yourself, how do you present yourself? I think it was a little more lax 20 years ago. It's a little tightening up now. Or
It is, and what we teach the women is to really do the research ahead of time. Make sure that it's a good fit for her before she even gets to the interview table.
And you should know something about the company.
Absolutely. Look at their website, do the research, look at their mission statement. Everyone has a mission statement. Make sure that you are going to be a good fit for the company as well. And then in the interview, there's a phone interview. You could walk in and there could be a panel of 5 people. So we do mock interviews at the center where we videotape our women and then we play them back. We bring employers in.
Oh, did you realize you were shaking your leg through the whole thing?
Yes. And we bring employers in, and many times by bringing the employers in, they see a candidate that they want to hire. So it's a good match.
Yeah. So your fundraiser, let's talk about that briefly, Hope. We're talking about in October, is it?
October 7th.
How would someone get involved? If they're watching right now and they think, that's really a good organization, how can I support it? And this is one way they can, is that correct?
They can. This is our largest fundraiser. We have opportunities for sponsorship. In the past, KeyBank has been our inspiration sponsor. They not only sponsor this program, but many of our programs throughout the year. Also, Repeat Business Systems is a benefactor this year. So there's all different levels of sponsorship available. You can purchase tickets to attend the event.
Can they just make a donation if they can't?
We would love just a donation. That is great. We're also looking for volunteers. So if there are professional women in the area that want to volunteer some of their time to be an ambassador or support our programs, we do that as well.
And what would the ambassador program involve? If someone's watching and say, I'd like to give back to my community because it was so good to me and I was able to get a job, now I'd like to give back, how would they be able to help?
Well, usually the ambassadors work one-on-one with the women, and they take them to networking events and they teach them how to network and get re-involved with the community. So that's been very valuable.
And then they give them suggestions on how they can improve, and they include them in their own network. So all of a sudden it's expanded the graduates network as well.
Are they using any social media like Facebook or LinkedIn?
We encourage LinkedIn, and we have them go online and start a profile. Because networking, you don't have to be working to get connected to another network, and really that's what you want to do, is to present yourself in that, that you are ready and able to work, and this is what you're interested in. The population that we serve, they're older, more mature, they have an idea of what they want to do, what they're capable of doing, and what we're helping them to do is to just build their confidence, to let them know that employers are looking for that. They're looking for a great work ethic.
They're looking for valuable.
Yes.
Oh, okay, here's a couple more photographs. We'll look at these.
These are our awardees. We have Corey Jameson is on the right, in the white dress. We have Dawn Abul in the middle, and Ruth Fantasia is from the Times Union, and they're getting that workplace advancement of women in the workplace. KeyBank at last year's event as our inspiration sponsor. And this is, these are all of our past awardees,
Yes.
current and past
how
awardees.
nice that you got them all together. Great.
At our breakfast. And then Sandra's Fine Jewelry is one of our raffle donators. And this is part of our committee for the luncheon. We have a pretty large committee. And then these are some of the women that are students, and also Marge Adams, who is the trainer at WERC.
Well, this is it's worthy of support, of your support. If you're watching this right now, you might want, maybe you need the service, that whatever it is,
Yes.
give them a call. You can go to their website, which is very easy, and we've been putting it up at the bottom there. And also you can go to Facebook, and there will be this write-up that we've had, or you can go to my website at www.annperillo.com, and my newsletter will have all their information as well. We are trying to get the information to you. It's up to you to go get it. So
Thank you.
Thank you very
both for
much.
being here, and I wish you just future success as well.
Thank you.